Now, occasionally people ask, how much back pressure should I use in the turn? And the answer is you should use just enough back pressure to not lose altitude. How do you know? Well, you look out the nose of the aircraft. That's the very best way to do it. And make sure you keep the nose of the aircraft on the horizon. This time, let me do a turn to the right. Okay, we're clear of traffic to the right. Now I'm going to roll into the turn with coordinated rudder and aileron, so the airplane rolls around the longitudinal axis. And as the bank is established, two things happen. First of all, the turn begins because now we have some lift sent off to the side, but I also need to add a little back pressure, and I do that by looking outside the nose of the aircraft and keeping the nose at the same spot on the horizon. I can verify with my altimeter and vertical speed indicator that I'm not climbing or descending. Now, there's one interesting trick to this. I'm not sitting in the center of the aircraft, so the sight picture in a turn to the right will be different than a sight picture in a turn to the left. So let me roll out this time, and I'll check for traffic to the left and roll into a turn to the left. And once again, I'm not sitting in the center of the aircraft, so I have a different sight picture now. So I'm keeping the nose on the horizon by looking out the window, and I'll glance down and look at the altimeter and vertical speed indicator. So what you have to do is memorize the sight picture for each direction you turn the aircraft, but once you have it, look outside the window as your way of knowing how much back pressure to add. What's the key to making good turns? Well, smooth and coordinated roll in and roll out so that you and your passengers don't feel you're being slung to one side or the other. And holding that nose steady on the horizon with the right amount of back pressure as the bank increases and decreases. Do those things, and you're going to have very happy passengers and an efficient airplane.